Back with more. We're at war once again. I should have said once more, but I already used that word. So anyway, we are heading towards the exploration age. I'm going to try to get some... Yeah, I guess so. We're not going to really defend much. We're going to try to get... I think I need another lead. Let's get more ballista. It's true. Yeah, that's very defenseless. Do I have... Yes. I don't have any merchants going to Mr. Xerxes. She sure is. I just want to get Hippo and then we're done. You are looking for a spot to settle. I don't know. Well, I have room for two. No, I could do that. Let's settle and let's take Hippo and let's call it a day.
When I was young, I thought that money...
I finally get specialists. Specialists are very interesting. What they do is when you can grow a city, you can add a specialist, which gives you a little bit more science, culture, stuff like that. The currency plus plus. I got 420 science for my espionage, and I didn't get detected. So now markets are available, gardens are available. I do kind of want to get a market because I do want to... Wait, there's nothing available in terms of wonders, right? Nope. Okay, just making sure. I do want to get more resource slots and more gold. This is a pretty interesting tile, but we're not going to use it right now. Let's get those ballistae. Ballistae, they are devastating to ancient walls. I'm going to set up camp here. I want to get these guys over. Now remember, I've got traditions in here. I still have a scout is what I have. That's all there is. All right, let's keep finding. Let's keep searching. She does have this coming. That is true. So let's bring you down this way. Come on. Alright, she has a commanding officer. She has some archers. You messing with Moreau, are you? I'd get a merchant, but... No, you, instead, let's put this... Which, what I just did. No, instead, let's put this here. More production. What do you... No, that's not what I fucking... Oh my god. No! Is it like an island or something? I need you to get me a merchant. Jeez, why are merchants so expensive all of a sudden? I see you got 1,000,000 archers is what you're trying to tell me.
When I was young.
Okay. Let's empty you guys out. Alright, so, as I mentioned, 35 damage now. Let's put you back in here for a sec. Can you shoot from here? I don't think you can shoot from here. Oh, you can. All right, cool. So, yeah, let's get the ballista in place. I'm ignoring the archers because I have another guy coming right here. Into the codex. Let's get military training. Let's just keep getting legionnaires since I can get them in one turn. Oh no, an archer. Oh, whatever will I do? Well, first thing I'm gonna... No. Yes. I'm gonna build a saw pit. That's the first thing. Now, after the saw pit... Legionnaire. Guess that. And we gotta look at the percentage we have left.
All the world's a stage.
I got more settlement limit.
Merely players.
The Colosseum would officially be unlocked at that point. Okay, this is getting worse. Now what I can do here is I can pillage, destroy the farm, boink, and get my health back. This I can get gold on that pillage. Pillaging is a wonderful thing. Okay, these have all been built. That has not been built. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that unlocked. We have to look at... gain one migrant. We'll do that. Right. Can't stand when I do that shit. Well, first off, let me get you over here. Come on. Okay, coming from the rear. I guess I'll do that. And we got a military. We got Shola unlocked. We got a military standard age. Oh, yeah. I'm aware. She has a lot of archers, I'm not going to lie. They are there. Okay. Let's form that alliance. Hope you're not at war with anybody other than Isabella. You're not. Alright, cool. Garden can make up for the lack of growth. Absolutely, especially there. And I'll do that to get my health back. Hello, Dick. Oh, that's right. I got that thing where if I get a new settlement, I get a free legionnaire. Oh boy, you're in trouble. I want to buy a wall. So the problem with island settlements is that typically they don't really grant you anything useful because you can only really build buildings in one spot. And if you put buildings down in towns, they give you more gold. So they're going to go after my... ballistae. That's a problem. Take those walls down, will you please? After I take the walls down, I gotta take down the other defenses. Put you here. Oh, we got play going. In Puteoli, which means I get a migrant. Plague can be a pain in the ass. Especially if your whole settlement's getting, all of your settlements are getting plagued. Keep trying to get production. Sure. I mean, that benefits you more than me. So, what happened? Already built a bath. Oh no, that was a garden. I'm sorry. Now we can get the villa. Is there anything else that he wonders? Damn it! Alright. Let's get more legionnaires. Oh, come on. Hippo should be done by now. Okay. And there you go. So now Hippo is mine. We're going to keep it. If you raise it, you get penalized. And I'll finish you off. So we're going to stop with that. The one thing we have to do, though, is we have to rebuild all of these farms and everything, but we have to wait. See that fist? The one that says 10 turns? Oh, what's the matter? You getting plagued? That means that for that amount of time, you can't really do anything. So we have to wait. How many settlements do you have? 4 now? Okay, we're not going to be able to break through those walls here. We have to, like, we can't do anything for 10 turns here. We can't rebuild anything. We could just chill. Oh, and she has a, well, I could take that one too if you're going to get in my way. Let's get some more walls out here. Yeah, I'd like to, but I can't afford a merchant at this point. I could buy a legionnaire or another ballista. We're gonna chill for now. On my way. Anyone that's not at full health, you can wait. Anyone that is, you gotta go. If you try to attack the walls... Holy shit. How am I getting all these legionnaires? I know I trained a couple, but man, that's a lot. Let's bail out of that. Alright, so the way the military thing works, the Pax Imperiatus, whatever, is that I only need 2 more, man. Ugh. It's that every time you take a settlement from somebody, you get 2 points. Every time you settle one yourself, you get 1. But you only get up to 12. If you get up to 12 points in settling and taking, then you will get a golden age. No. 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 How do you... No. No. Take that back. No. I'll take that. And there we go. So she agrees to giving me leftist agenda. And there we go. So we have that. And that's all I need. So now, at this point, because I have all these towns, not only am I stymieing her growth, not by much, but the capital is getting even more production. Now I just need... Oh wait, hold on. It says Akale is not connected because I have to get a fishing quay. Now you are. Okay. So we're gonna just wait here. The computer will give you land for free if you look like you're causing way too much trouble for them to be able to handle. And I was causing way too much trouble for them to be able to handle. But now I am at full stock. I'm at a settlement cap. And what that means is if I go over it, my happiness will fall to shit. If you don't have happiness, you don't have production. You don't have production in anything. That's science, that's culture, that's gold. That's every aspect of it. Let's see if I can get this trader. It's merchant. I always say trader. It's a merchant. Yes. Okay, let's go to him. I really want to get some wonders again. Is there anything that's available? Doesn't look like there is. Let's get another legatus. When we're talking about transitioning to the next age, you don't want to have too many commanding officers with no... or too many units with no commanding officers, because then you can't keep all of them. But I've got a pretty sizable army. So we should be alright. Did anyone get a golden age? Just keep chilling. Okay, we could go to Carthage. I want to go to Thanai for now. I really have no place to put these merchants, so... Now at this stage of the game... This is a migrant. I'm gonna get this mine. At this stage of the game, I need more room in my capital. But in the next turn, I can show you how. Ooh, I can show you how specialists work. Okay, so specialists, as you can see, that's this area. With specialists, you can gain certain bonuses. Like this gives you +2 food, gold, culture, whatever. You're going to lose food and happiness on specialists. I want to go for something. This one's a big chunk, so we're going to go with that for now. So that gives me those benefits. Okay, Aquileia is available now for the... Let's see. I need more room here. Alright, they are still... It's like I need more room. That's why I want to make them a city. So I can just slot some shit in there. How much would it be? Let's do it. This has no effect on anything because of the fact that it's not connected, but I need some more slots. And we can also put specialists. Specialists can only go in cities. There we go. Want to get these golden ages. Oh, you can't go there. You can only go so far in antiquity. Leptis also will need a fishing quay, I believe. Alright, we are done. Oh, that would have been nice 3 hours ago. We are done. Yep, we're done with the Antiquity Age. We're going to go into exploration. Going to show you how transitions happen. Please give me one more turn. There we go. All right.
Is handed down to me from my ancestors.
The Colossus is available, but I can't build it, so I don't get any golden ages.
Wisdom.
But I do keep most of my units, so that's good. I do have to build something. It's not going to go up in time. When you see 100%, damn it, get in there. When you see 100%, that means the age is over. And wherever you are, that's where you're going to stop. Well, she only has 2 settlements left. Alright, so Antiquity is done. Now, I didn't get any golden ages, so there's not going to be anything. We got 2 cultural, 2 military, 1 economic, 1 scientific. Okay, so there we go. No challenges completed. Oh, I get a banner. Alright, so the next stage. Age of Exploration. Things change in the Age of Exploration, and we're going to have to pick a new group. I'm going to change my mementos. These are the mementos I was telling you about. We don't need a cultural point, and we don't need a military point. No. Instead, what I want to do is I want to build up some science. So we're going to get a science point every commander level, and we're going to get... I mean, the scout thing... We'll do both of those. Okay, so who do I want to pick? Diplomatic, economic, diplomatic, militaristic, diplomatic, economic, militaristic. Songhai, economic, Bulgaria. These are locked. Spain is interesting. It's militaristic, expansionist. Diplomatic. Nobody's cultural. Norman's okay. I don't mind them. Shola is about happiness mostly. Songhai I haven't used in a while. I mean, they are economic. Resource capacity in cities on navigable rivers, which I don't really have. That doesn't really help me. Shawnee is interesting. I like the Norman. They're pretty good. They get Chevaliers, which can really do some serious damage. You get a cavalry unit every time you build one of their... Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to go with Spain. I'm going to tell you why. Because I haven't used Spain in a while. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I haven't used Spain in a while. And we get 2 gold in their settlement every time. For every settlement in distant lands. Spain is about expansion and distant lands expansion. So that's what we want to do. When I first played as Augustus, I went to Spain. I don't mean in real life. I mean in the game. So we're going to go with Spain. I should have unlocked more, but whatever.
Undaunted by the ocean's expanse.
We also get conquistadors who are pretty interesting.
Song of gold to unknown lands and make them its own.
But the whole thing, we're already on an island that's kind of on distant lands. So the thing with distant lands now is that there are certain resources in distant lands that are considered treasures that you need to settle on, and then you need to have fishing quays to bring back to, so that you can get these treasures, and then it'll build up your economical advancement. The other thing that we can do is spread religion, which we're going to do. But another big important aspect is that we need to get yields on our tiles and everything for the science aspects. Okay, so this is what we do. We can get +2 settlement limit. We can keep some of the culture and happiness. Let's see, this is 15% culture at the cost of science. I don't like that. Okay, +15 for the cost of... Well, I definitely don't want that. We can change the capital to Hippo. I don't mind changing the capital, it's just that the options they're giving me are dog shit. Don't forget, Augustus still wants... I mean, Hippo is okay, but it's not... Yeah, I don't like that one. We're not going to do that now. Let's do this. Fealty settlement limit is good. And... we go cultural attribute, economic action point. We're going to go with scientific action point. And we're done. So we're going to try to stay in the game on all aspects. Stonecutter right here. As I mentioned, Augustus is still Augustus. And... oh yeah, I never did that. So you still want to have as few cities as possible. So we want to have one city here. We want to have one city. I like to start with cartography so we can start settling in the distant lands. We want piety so we can spread religion. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do that. Okay. So let's get this down to great works. We're going to do culture for every resource. We're going to go to economic. I haven't had one economic point. Jeez. And scientific, yeah, I kind of figured that one. So that sort of helps. Commanding officer here is in good shape. This we're going to send to you. So as you can see, Spain also is very melee heavy. Their main units are these tercios. The tercios can do damage to... Oh, why'd you put it here? It's... Cogs are too damn expensive. What, how much is a cog? It's too damn expensive. Don't forget, we can still buy cultural buildings in our towns. And as I mentioned, it is a Augustus thing to have towns. So we're going to have towns. I could make this one a city again, which I probably will, because we have to see if there are settlements out there. But I need some gold. Okay, so with all this being done, shuffling and everything, let's get this done. Tertio. Those two still dig me. We're going to find the last two civilizations. You can sort of chill. I don't trust Isabella. When I come back, next time we will start checking out the world, and we're going to see who else is on the map. Till then.